What's up, children of the sun? This is your spiritual nomad, Montre Bible. Yes, that's my real last name, and I haven't always been a spiritual nomad. I used to be a Christian. That's funny because I was diehard and I would judge you hard about a lot of stuff when back in the day I was a kid, back in high school, and I used to do man, I was a diehard Christian. Like I was seriously, I knew it, and I still know the Bible back and forth. I mean, my last name is Bible, right? So I felt it was like my duty to convert the world. Now look at me, just being all witchy and shit. So um just to give you some background, I was a virgin until about 28 years old. Die hard. Now, I wasn't a Christian till 28, but it just took me a while to kind of get out of the mindset. And hopefully I don't get a copyright strike through this, so I'll talk through it and pause it. But I just wanted to share a part of my upbringing and my life. I grew up in the evangelistic Christian church. Uh, Short time in the black church, and then my mom moved into the kind of the evangelistic congregate. You know, the big time mega churches as they started growing in the 80s. You know, what was his name? I don't know. There were so many churches. We moved around, but eventually we got into the mega churches, and I got to meet a lot of people, and I got into the contemporary Christian movement in the 80s and the 90s and whatever it is today, with TD Jakes and stuff like that. Uh, of course, I got out of that because it was just too much, and I began to question things, and nobody was giving me answers, right? So, anyways, that's neither here or there. Anyways, I was a virgin. I wasn't having sex, and because the Lord said so. We can talk about sex on a whole different level, and young men and what young men need to know. But this is a song that motivated me to keep going, keep going. Back in the 80s, I'm Gen X, baby, and boy, young girl, and I remember this song. Hopefully, I don't get a copyright strike. And YouTube, I'm gonna pause this video. This is on your channel, so this is on your platform. It's just nostalgia.
The party is over, the lights are down. Everyone else has gone home. He moves close.
A lot of y'all like, what? Man, I'm 45. Like the 80s was a thing back in the day. I was a kid. I was like maybe when this came out, I was probably about I don't know, I was maybe 10 years old. 10 years old, pre-pubescent, but I was getting horny.
She don't mind. Love comes easy when you're all alone. Heartbeats
Beach
racing
racing
to
to
the
the finish
finish line. They don't wanna slow
down.
down. I know
Know
the
the
passion,
passion.
but it
Seems
seems
like
like
you
you
waiting
waited
forever.
forever, ever. Young boy,
Young
young
girl,
girl,
hold
hold
on.
on, be strong
Tonight,
tonight, young
young boy.
boy.
And you're like, boy, that's really white of you, Montre. Hey man, this is how I was raised. I look back at this and I'm like, wow. But you know what? I ain't got no kids today. But look at me. I'm bisexual and I'm an old slut, just having sex with everybody.
Young girl, true lovers respect each other,
But it ain't easy.
but
Please
please believe
believe
me,
me.
that
Got
all
all
the
the
time
time
in
in
the
the
world,
world.
young
Young
boy,
boy,
young
young
girl.
girl. I mean, it's a catchy song. Mind you, it's a catchy song. And you know what? I think teenagers should wait. But when you get in your 20s, go on and have sex. Because, like, what do you, like, As long as you learn the ins and outs of it, you can go and have sex because that's a big part of relationships when you're in your 20s. But when you're a teen and you ain't got no money and you still living with your mama, wait.
She still remember August night. She was lonely, he was 17.
17's too
They
young.
held each other in his daddy's car as they parked by
17 in your daddy's car. Yeah, you should wait.
the picture screen. The new emotion wasn't on their side. She must have prayed, slow me down. But she come back and told him, I don't wanna regret it
Forever,
forever,
ever.
ever.
Young
Young
boy,
boy,
young
young
girl.
girl, hold on, be strong
Tonight,
tonight.
young
Young
boy,
boy,
young
young
girl.
girl, true love.
That was another thing. I was waiting for true love. I was like, I'm still a hopeless romantic. I got Venus in Pisces. I'm still a hopeless romantic. True love. True love. I'm such ugh.
Respect each other. Well,
It
it
ain't
ain't
easy.
easy, but please believe it. There's
At
all
all
the
the
time
time
in
in
the
the world until you're 44.
world. Young boy, young girl, it may wreck your night. Young
Look at her.
girl,
Now she looking at it like it can wreck your life. Look at that. They say a baby is gonna wreck your life. Look at her. That's such a it's a positive message with a negative spin. Because I mean, is it the baby that's gonna wreck your life? Maybe. Yeah. If it's too young. Yeah, if you're too young. But look at her. Look this look at this look at this girl. She's like, well, I this is the end of my life. I have a baby now. I hope you have fun.
hey, what about your life? Well, it's really not
But if you think about it, back in the day, like people had children very young, not just in the 80s. Like that was just a part of life. People got of the sexual age and they had families earlier and just kind of continued on. It's just now that we're like, oh, maybe we should wait till we're 40.
my business. With your forgiveness, please don't get into the world. Young boy, young
Younger.
girl.
Gotta do the 80s dance. Yeah. Work it out. Work it out. Work it out over here.
Heartbeats
Racing. He done went to Sonics and found him a girl. He done hooked up with the girl from Sonics. And look at
racing
this.
to the finish line.
And she just kissing and hugging on him.
They don't wanna slow
Slow down.
down.
And she's cute too. She's a blonde.
Another
Passion.
passion. What
Seems
seems
like
like
you
you waiting
waiting
for.
for. And she's like, oh, he didn't call me back. Yeah, because you didn't suck his dick.
Ever, ever, like you waiting
Waiting
forever,
forever,
ever.
ever. Get off me.
Young boy, young
I have a
girl,
girlfriend.
hold
Oh my
on,
gosh.
be
My penis is
strong
so hard right
tonight.
now.
Young boy, young girl, true love, respect each
Oh
other.
my god, is
Well,
that your
it
dad?
ain't easy, but please believe me, there's all the time in the world.
You see, back in the day, we had to actually go to people's houses because we didn't have text messaging. So if you wanted to talk to them, you had to actually go to their house. So for all the young kids, yeah, it was a different time. I mean, I was only 10. I didn't do it because I was a kid. Well, actually, I did go to a lot of people's houses. I used to ride my bike to people's houses if I wanted to talk because we didn't have text messaging. So we actually, yeah, it was a lot of work if you want friends.
Young boy, young girl, respect each other.
Respect each other. Oh, I'm so glad you're back, Jeff.
Love each other.
Let's just hold hands and dry hump. which is what a lot of Christians did back then, including me. We did a lot of dry humping, which was um just kind of having sex but with your clothes on, which is a lot of people. I had heard a story about a girl who actually got pregnant doing that back in the day. I don't think she was dry humping. I think they actually took the clothes off and they were dry humping naked, and she still got pregnant because he busted a nut. That was a big rumor in church. Like she was like, I didn't even do the penetration part, which sucks. Like if you get pregnant and he didn't penetrate you, but he just busted a nut, you might as well just gone and go through the do. It was sad, but she had that immaculate conception. Oh man, being a Christian in the 80s. That was fun times. Fun times. Anyways, hopefully I don't get a copyright strike, but I just wanted to share with you the song that kept me a virgin until I was 28. But virgin no more. Look at me, just a big old